Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO haul from BrickByBrick, and today we have another big one. Not expensive, just a lot of stuff. This was all a bulk lot that I bought off of someone through Facebook, local seller, and this is a ton of bricks. Almost 2,000 pounds. But this here, it all came in this big box and then another big bag, which I've already sorted through, just to give you kind of an idea of what's going on here. This is all not LEGO stuff, so there is some Mega Blocks and some other stuff. There's kind of random things thrown in there too. There's some connects. That we don't really care about. And I can just go off to the side, but it does give you an idea kind of how much clone brand stuff I've found so far, which, not good, but, it is just bulk stuff, so, most of this is in very standard colors and shapes and stuff. It's a lot of, 80s, 90s stuff. There is some more modern things. You'll be able to tell a little bit more of the distribution when we look at the minifigures that I've so far found. I've also sorted out wheels. I don't know why. My dad was helping me sort, and he figured to separate out the wheels, so all the wheels are separated. That's a lot of wheels. A lot of them are the old retro ones, though, so I don't know what I'll be able to use stuff like this for. Maybe I can find some interesting things. These kind of wheels would be nice. And there's also a couple of these. I think there's, probably one complete little McDonald's Happy Meal promo thing. I think I've seen a couple other parts. I don't think they were all separated here. I think it was just that one, but I know it's a little hard to see in there, but there's a pretty good amount of wheels. There's also a bunch of printed pieces. These is all printed and stickered parts. Some assemblies using them. I didn't, go through this too much. I just separated these out because I am cleaning all of these bricks, just because some of them are really kind of bad and dirty. But this was just to separate them out, just so that I can take a little bit more care so that I don't scratch the printing or damage the stickers or anything. I did find one little complete set, kind of, this little angel thing. Maybe I'll throw up a review of that just for fun. And there's some, minifigure accessories in here as well. But some really interesting stuff. This, I think, is probably my favorite batch of the stuff that's here. There is also this motorcycle, which is damaged, like the front wobbles around and falls out. And there was also the sticker sheet, which I believe is from a 2007 police helicopter. The only reason I remember that is because I have it's because I got it from another bulk lot that police helicopter set, and I put it together, and I remember it having all these stickers, so, or at least a sticker exactly like that, and I don't know what these ones were, but, I'm keeping an eye out for that. Also, a bunch of minifigures. There's probably 40 here, I think I counted approximately. Obviously kind of mixed, but there's some Blacktron stuff in here, which is cool. Some Space Police 1, I think, is what this is from. And then there's some Octan racers, which are kind of cool. And obviously these are all just randomly mixed together, but I'm just pointing out the parts. Some Paradisa, some M-Tron, some other random city stuff. And then there's a couple more modern things, like there was one Agent's, half torso. Let's see, yeah, this is a very modern thing from some kind of city set. And you can also tell with some of the stickers and stuff, there are some more modern stickered and printed pieces, but I'm not going to go through absolutely everything, just to show you all of it. Some cool Octan torsos, though. This, I do have to point out, because those are Spaceman from Series 1 legs, which I'm not happy about, because now I know that I've had part of one, but not the whole thing. Hopefully they got them from a Build a Minifigure thing, please. I don't know if they ever showed up there, though. And then a more modern criminal torso. And there's also a Fabuland figure, which is pretty cool. There are also some of the parts specific to that set. Oh, and yeah, a modern police torso. But, that's pretty much a good idea of that kind of stuff. I've been cleaning them by letting them soak in some soapy water and then scrubbing them all up. There are some more kind of more damaged pieces, which I've been setting aside. I might try and repair some of them. Like some of them I've set aside because they're really extra dirty or yellowed. I might try and experiment with some de-yellowing. There's some that have paint on them. Like this whole plate, pretty sure is just supposed to be gray, but they painted it green. Unless you can name a set that something like this came in, like a dark green painted base plate, but just looking at the paint quality, it seems like some of it's rubbing off. It doesn't seem like it's official Lego, I would assume. You can see kind of the bubbles. But yeah, there's some other painted stuff. These plates are really, really weird. They've got square bottoms, but they do have the Lego logo on the studs, I believe. Yeah, and I did actually see one of these recently. But they're also very dirty and yellowed. Yeah, just some kind of... Oh, this flame isn't supposed to be here. But, yeah. And then we get on to what I have already cleaned and deemed usable with everything else. Kind of sorted them out. I sorted some of the gray pieces. There's some cool stuff here. Not all of it's going to be super useful because, some of it's super retro and not going to fit in modern places. But you can also tell there are some really modern pieces, like this Junior's car body. So, it's really a mixed bag here. Some of these weird doors and windows. Put them together just to see what kind of stuff they would be able to make. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for any of these kind of pieces, let me know. There is one thing that I was able to build with all this stuff so far, just because I had these parts in modern colors. There aren't a ton of modern colored parts. Most of it is, red, white, black, green, yellow, blue, and gray, and dark gray. But and there's a little bit of parodies of pink too. But there was enough orange and blue to just make the TT Games logo. Because I remember it appearing in one of the Lego Star Wars games, so I looked it up and then threw it together. So, it looks kind of cool. Might keep it as just a little display piece on my desk or something, just because. I might actually even move it down with my dimension stuff, just because, it would be kind of cool to keep there. But now we move on to the reason I bought the lot in the first place, and that is because I saw these base plates in the picture. And I guess these kind of count too, right? One more of those. And yeah. That leaves us with this. I just separated out all the greens and blues and tans and browns. Kind of the more natural stuff. Might try and, I don't know, because I like building little naturey things, landscapes, for some reason. So I might do something with that eventually. But I wanted to have these base plates just for whenever I, get the space or time to start working on some sort of larger display. I've got the base plates now to do it. These big, large bricks, you don't see them too much anymore, but they're also useful for creating, the bottoms of scenes or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of base plates here. Oh, this one still seems a little bit dirty. I don't know. Some of them have this weird hole in them, and I'm not sure why. But, yeah, there are a total of, I think, 5 16x16s. Maybe only 4. Well, there's these 16x16s. There are 2 of these 8x16s. One of these 8x20 something. 8x24, I think. One of these big blue ones, which is really nice to have for water. It again has a weird hole in the middle, though, if you can see. And then we got 3 of these. 2 of them are the same size, and then 1 is like 2 studs longer, which is really weird. I don't know how you'd fit that in with anything else. How you'd get that to round out. There's 1 in this Paradisa color. That's cool. Nice small one. And then there are a total of 5 32 by 32 base plates. So that's cool. And obviously there is that other painted one, but I don't know what I'll do about that. But anyway, that is the total haul here. I'm not going to zoom back out because it's really hard to see everything at the same time anyway. But I figured for 40 bucks it was worth it for the 5 base plates that I saw, and obviously the other base plates that showed up, were a pretty good bonus as well. And actually I think I saw the blue one too. But yeah, I think that it was definitely worth the $40 I paid for it. However, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of the stuff, the bonus stuff. Gotta figure out some things to build, some build ideas. And the only issue that I have been having with doing that is most of this stuff is kind of retro. It's not going to build the most modern looking things. However, there are some good let me restart that sentence. I do like the looks of some of the retro stuff, but it doesn't really fit in with more modern themes, which is really where I'm at the moment, because that's kind of what's around. I may put together some retro space stuff out of this, just because I do like the classic space, and I have some of that already. But retro town, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with that. And those will probably just end up being bulk bricks, for whenever I need them. But I'll see what I can do about building some more modern things using these old parts. I've been looking for some sort of inspiration on the internet, and been looking around, but hasn't been too much that's shown up. So if you guys have any ideas for retro parts, building just maybe little houses or buildings or stuff, it would be nice to get a little bit of a start of a city kind of. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Let me know what I should do with all these bricks, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, everyone.